Hi again then guys, so we've got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time it's for the Nissan Sileighty, which is a cross between the Silvia and the 180SX, as you can kind of tell from the name. So you want your racing soft tyres, as always. For suspension, we've got the ride height as low as possible. You don't have to do that, I've mainly done that for the looks. Springs we've increased to 575 and 750, dampers to 4, anti-roll to 5, camber on 2.5 to help it with ultra high speed stability. Neutral toe as always. For the gearbox we've got the highest possible auto setting, and then for the individual gears we've gone for 2675, 1800, 1250, 900, 686, 500 and a final drive of 3.8. For the diff, low initial torque as always, high acceleration and low braking. All the power upgrades obviously, and although I haven't fitted it, as always I would recommend NOS. And obviously you want weight loss. Traction control is of course turned off as always. And this is actually quite a lightweight car, weighs in less than 1,000 kilos, so the power to weight ratio is very good, and it's a very popular car as well. The Silvia in general is a very popular car on GranTurismo anyway, and so is the 180SX and the 200 and the 240, etc. So by combining the two, it's not surprising at all that it's a hugely popular car. You don't see that many people using these for top speed racing though, because they don't have as much power as some of the other JDM models like the RX-7, the Supra, the Skyline, but they do hold their own pretty well against them, to be honest. It has a cruising speed of around 250, just over 250, under its own power, which is pretty good for the power of the car. Obviously with NOS it will go way quicker. With draft, you should, with this particular gear setup, be able to easily get it over 270. I think you probably get it over, well actually you might even get it to 290, maybe even a little bit more with this particular gear setup. But obviously if you need it to do more, as always, just extend the final drive a bit more. Now you do lose a bit of cruising speed by extending the final drive, so this is pretty much the best setting for this tune with the final drive where it is. It gives you pretty much the best cruising speed from this car with this setup. If you do extend it more, obviously you'll have more draft potential, but you will lose a little bit of cruising speed, about 4 or 5 miles per hour. So you just have to decide what you want to use the car for, really. But overall it's a very good performance car, performs very well for its power, handles its power very well, handles great on the curve as well, and it's a pretty nice looking car. So if you haven't tried one of these, I would recommend that you give it a go, and I hope you find this tune setup helpful. And I just noticed that for some reason this car's shadow has a massive rear wing. But anyway, I hope you find this tune setup helpful. Like I said, if you did, feel free to subscribe. I put out new tunes every day, and as always, thanks for watching.